Hi, how are you? This is a video all about you. Isn't that great? And it's also something I want to share with you that I wish somebody told me decades ago. But first, let's get here together now. And you know what that means? 3 deep breaths. So when you feel ready, close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in and exhale, releasing all that isn't serving us anymore. And when you feel ready, take another deep breath in and hold that breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. And then one more deep breath in and exhale, letting go. Okay, here's what I want to share with you. We think that the outside circumstances, the events that are happening in our life are creating the stress in our life, the stress that's in our thoughts, the stress that's in our bodies, what's upsetting us. And I'm here to tell you that is just not true. It is our own thoughts that are creating the feeling, and that's what's creating our stress. It has nothing to do with the outside events. And you may know this, like if you and I were to take a walk up at the beach and we were to look straight out at the ocean, you may be looking at the ocean, but I may be looking at the surfer, or you may be looking at the seagull and I may be looking at the little kid playing in the sand, whatever it is. If we're looking out the same window, you may be looking at the dolphins and I may be looking at somebody who is fishing. All of us come from the experience of our own lives. It is our thoughts and our feelings, our own perceptions. That's what's going on, our own interpretation. And you may even know this. You may be with a friend and maybe something's upsetting them and you may be empathic, but there's a part of you saying, wow, what's the big deal? Or else maybe your boyfriend or girlfriend, you tell them a story and you're really upset about it. And they're like, what's the big deal? The big deal is we're creating this. And what I love about it is it's the problems that got us into this life. We also have the solution to get us out of it. So then we don't have to grab out here all the time, but that love's an inside job. So when I know that I am creating my own anxiety and my own depression, my thoughts and feelings are creating this feedback loop. And it's a beautiful loop because it's giving you information. But thoughts and feelings are transitory. So if you can imagine like being the sky and thoughts and feelings come and go, right? Day by day, moment by moment, they're the clouds passing through. And sometimes we get stormy weather. So sometimes there are things that make us feel really upset and it feels cloudy and stormy. But you know they always pass. It's not cloudy and stormy every moment or every day. So just know that when your thoughts and feelings are ramping up, and you can feel it in your body, right? It's a sensation. The feelings are sensations. It's nothing to be afraid of. Allow it, notice it. But then what do you do about it? Well, you can take a look at that thought and say, hey, it's just a thought. I don't have to take it so seriously, or I don't have to overthink it, that this too shall pass. Or you can do what we did. You can just take 3 deep breaths and get here now. Every day we live with uncertainty, and that's okay. But when we start creating a future that creates anxiety, we start telling stories that aren't true. So we put our brain, our thoughts into the future and do worst case scenarios. Well, who wants to walk into that future, right? You can't walk into the future. It hasn't happened yet. So you just take a deep breath and you get here now. Or if we're in the past and thinking about the past and regretting things, you're okay. You got through it because you're right here and you're right now. The brain's trying to help you. It's doing what it does best. It's keeping you alive. It likes to do two things: predict and protect. So when it goes out into the future and it creates this story and you don't like it, it's okay. Just come on back here and just know it's just a story. I'm not in my future yet. It doesn't have any purpose and meaning. You don't have to give it any purpose and meaning. Okay? So I just want to leave you with that today. Our thoughts are creating our feelings. It's never the outside circumstance. It's our interpretation. And when we feel ourselves ramping up, we just need two things. Come back here to the moment. We just need time and space. Give yourself that and know that you are safe and all is well. And most of our lives, we live that. Life is very benevolent. We may be creating that chaos. And we just have to get right back here and know that everything's okay. Everything's working out exactly the way it's supposed to. Okay, loving you. I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.